What's going on today, guys? So, last time I did a little update on the truck, and now today, Sam and I are going to be working on the Hemi for the truck. So, I've done a few videos on this. So the bottom end's all put together, but today we're going to be putting in the cam, the heads, with the head studs. I got Comedic gaskets. I don't know if I did a video on this, but we already got all the valves and everything installed. Had a machine shop deck both heads because there was a scratch on one of them. So heads all decked. So yeah, I guess the first thing we're going to do, I've got a package of, if I can find it, don't know where it is at this moment, but I've got a package of all the plugs and everything. So I'm going to be replacing all these that are in the block. Then we've got to install the cam, lifters, and the heads, and I think that'll probably finish it off for today, because I don't have enough parts for everything else. So I guess I will set you guys up and we'll get to work. All right, so I've got all the plugs in that I believe that I need. I definitely should have taken a video of before so that I actually knew what I'm missing. But I did the plugs here on the back side. Looks like the kit didn't come with these plugs again, so I just reused the ones, just put some PTFE tape or paste on it. So now Sam and I are going to clean off the deck surfaces, make sure that the bearings look good, which they do so far, and then we're gonna install the cam first, then put the lifters in, then put the head gaskets, and then the heads. Got the deck surfaces all cleaned up. We're definitely gonna have to do some more cleaning when we go to put the head gaskets on everything, but for now those are good. So Sam and I are going to be installing the cam. I've done a few cam installs before on this channel, so it's not really any different from all those. Very simple, just lather it up, slide it in slow so you don't nick any of the cam bearings. For anyone who is curious, these are the cam specs. The part number is 112305-11. It's the Comp Cam HRT Stage 3. So I'm hoping this is going to be pretty radical with a lift of 632 and 619. It's quite a bit larger than the truck here. I think this truck is at like 512 or something like that, so should load pretty good. Should be pretty good, and then the duration is also very good. But enough of that. I don't claim to be an expert on cams or their specs and anything like that, so we're just going to go ahead and throw this guy in. Alright, as you can see, Sam and I installed the cam. No hiccups there, which is good. Now we're going to go ahead and install the lifters. I have been soaking them in some 1030 oil. Don't know if that's necessary or recommended, but we're doing it anyways to get all the hydraulic passages filled. So, sorry about the heater. We got to install the lifters onto the sleeves and then install them into the block. So here we go. All right, so we got the mating surfaces all cleaned up. Got the head gaskets, so I guess I can talk about those a little bit. They have a little R and a little L to tell you which side they are. You just got to remember that it's from the back of the motor apparently. They've got the top. These are kind of nice. I've never worked with multi-layer gaskets, so this is going to be the first time for me. I don't believe there's anything special to do with them. When we threw Sam's LS together, just threw her together, so
up yet, so
didn't do anything special there. So
not supposed to use any sealant or anything, I don't think so.
No, I don't believe so. So now that we've got these on, the head studs I got from ARP. This here is the part number. They say to install the cylinder heads first before installing the studs, so that's what we're gonna do. We got to put the cylinder head on, and then they want you to use the little Allen head on here to just hand tighten it into the block. They don't want you to torque it or anything. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's set you guys up and we'll get to work on this. All right, so Sam and I took it all apart again. Looks like this hole here has some rust in it, and I don't feel comfortable just ramming a stud in there because it will not go down as far as the rest of them. So it's too late now for me to go get something, but I'm gonna go to parts store tomorrow, see if I can't get a tap or a thread chaser for all these, and then just clean them all. I should have done that in the first place, but I guess you learn as you go. So that's going to be it for tonight. I will probably be back tomorrow to install this. Sam obviously won't be with me again, but I should be able to get these all bolted on and we should be good to go. So I guess I will pick this up when I get back. So I'm back again. This is the next day, but a tap for both the larger bolt and the smaller bolt. This is what the heads or the head studs said in the instructions, so I'm hoping those are the right ones. So this morning I'm going to be going and running the tap through all of the holes throughout the block, and then hopefully we won't have another issue with a stud getting caught like in this one. So set you guys up and get to work on this. as you can see, we got all the head studs in. This time they all went in without issue. So now we're gonna start by, I'd already cleaned the washers. That's what the instructions say, is to make sure that both sides are clean. And on the head, the mating surface is also clean and dry, just so that they don't spin. You don't want the washers to spin, just the nuts. I'm trying to see if there's a tapered side, and it looks like there's a slight taper on these washers. I might be just seeing things, but I'd assume the taper goes toward the top of the bolt, or top of the face of the nut. So we're gonna go ahead and start putting these guys in. In the instructions it says to tighten all of the large ones in a series of 30 to 60 to 105 foot-pounds. And then once those are all torqued, then you do the little ones to 25 foot-pounds. So that's what we're gonna start doing. All right, so I got all the washers in. Sam's finding me a socket that hopefully will fit the nuts here. And what the instructions say is to use the provided thread lube on the bottom of the washer and on the threads of this, but make sure it's not on the bottom of the washers here. So that's what we're gonna do. And as soon as I find the lubricant, that's what we'll start doing. Passenger side head is all on there. I currently don't have any valve covers, so Sam and I are gonna flip this on the other side and start working on the other bank of cylinders. All right, so both heads are on, all torqued down. It went pretty easy as long as you clean out the threads, which I guess you should have thought about that beforehand, but still did it. It still worked, whatever. That's probably gonna do it for this video. In the next upcoming videos, we're gonna install the timing set and probably the front timing cover and then the intake. And then probably the bottom end. So I think, like I said, that's going to do it for this video. If you like what you saw, please like the video and consider subscribing. See you next time, guys.